welcome back to some more Sky Wars with Eleni. So, as the title says, Sky Wars, and I am excited to put some of my newfound skills into practice. Well, I say skills. I wouldn't say I'm that good at it to call it skillful, but I have watched a few videos on how to speed bridge, so we're going to give that a go. Which, to be honest, I should have known how to do in the first place because I use that technique a lot when building. I just hadn't thought to put two and two together with using it while bridging. Oh well, anyway, let's get this stuff. Let's gear up a little bit as much as I can. Is there anything in here? No? No, by the looks of it, no, just blocks. So yeah, this is solo Sky Wars. I thought I'd give it a go because I did try it before this. I can't remember which one it was. And you do have to be careful. Oh, look at me go. Look at me go. Can I get this guy? And you do have to be careful with the lag. So, ooh. Okay, so I think that person must have disconnected or lagged really badly or something. But yeah, there's a few other tips I've been made aware of from watching lots of videos of watching other people play Bed Wars. Definitely some good tips to put into action, like, so for speed bridging, the way you saw me do it in the last one, you can't really do it. That's good for like rushing center, but like you really want to like build up your bridge and then like drop off the other side, because then it means people can't like just run back over. The other thing was to like, oh, oops, was like place blocks as you run, and also when you see someone come out to attack you, like place blocks in front of them because it like puts them off a little bit. And I failed at sky bridging there. Sky bridging? Speed bridging. Yeah, for me at the moment it seems to work about half the time, but I think with any of these tips is it's just practice. Like, if you've like never played Bed Wars, you could know all the tips, and yeah, that would still help you a little bit more than someone who didn't know the tips, but you've still got to practice them to get good at them. So I've been playing a lot and practicing and slowly getting better. Optimal word there. Slowly. Still terrible. And sometimes I sacrifice myself to the void in Sky Wars because I'm laggy. Because we all know I am bad. I am bad at this, and I don't need lag making me worse. Like, yeah, sure, obviously I want to kill the other guys and win. But you know, if I lose because you know they're better than me or I just got unlucky, then fine, whatever, cool with that. But I can't die because of lag. It just, oh, that infuriates me. And you're trying to hide in your little hole. Well, I'm gonna. How did they miss? That's how you can tell lag though, is with the arrows, because I know how the arrows should fly, and that's not how. So yeah, I think it's definitely not a bad idea to maybe get a pick. I think that's maybe, you know, a good idea, but I'm just gonna. I was trying to get in the hole there and it just wasn't going to let me in. Let me in. Let me kill you. Woohoo! So yeah, as you can see, I'm slowly getting better. I can actually kill people on occasion now, unlike the very first video where I was literally dying as soon as I spawned in. He didn't have anything that good compared to me. That's the other thing as well. I'm starting to get a bit more used to the some of the maps, which is definitely very helpful. Oh, look at me knocking him off the edge. Right, any other guys bouncing towards me, or is it safe? I think it's reasonably safe at the moment. That's the other thing I've learned is as well, like, don't spend so long in chests or in my inventory. Like, here I'm trying to speed bridge again, but it's not working. Come on. No, I decided just to go the slower way here and just run, not sprint. Ooh, golden apple. Bow, nice, not bad. Yeah, knowing the maps a bit definitely helps because you can obviously just run straight to the chests, which is good instead of running around finding them. But what I was saying before is like just not spending so much time in my inventory or inside chests because half the time I get attacked is when I'm inside a chest. And to be fair, I can't blame them because I do the same thing. If I see someone in a chest, I'm going for you because that's like at least one hit, but most of the time 2 to 3 hits before they are actually like hitting you back. So like you've got the advantage. Yeah, so I think my plan going forward is going to be just to grab stuff. If it's stuff right off the bat, then yeah, I'll put it, make sure it's on my bar. But if it's upgrades when I've already got stuff, what I'll do is I will run back to my thing and like block myself in, quickly sort it, and then back out. I think that's much better. Right, come on guys, surely you've got to be low health by now. I need to eat and heal up a little bit. Right, where did you go? Is he down there somewhere? Aha, there you are. Damn it, I should have run forward a bit quicker there. Right, come on, you're on fire. Surely you're gonna go down soon. Shoot you with a boat? Nope, nope. Damn it. Fell off the edge. Right, here we are with another game. So this is teams this time. Mega teams. CubeCraft does mega teams of Skywars. I think it's 4 teams of 10. Yeah, I think. Could be wrong, but I think so. I do like the mega one. So on the Hive, you get the Mega Treasure Wars, which is 2 teams of 12, which I do think would be more fun with like 4 teams. I think that would be good. Yeah, unless you have the 4 teams of 10. Sorry, I'm just sorting something quickly. Right, what does this one have? Ooh, some not bad pieces. Let's grab them. Yeah, when I first started playing this, I was definitely like a grab everything, but I've learned like you don't need to grab everything. Like 1 or 2 bits of food, eggs, or snowballs, and then just obviously your weapons. But I like this one because it's got the eggs and snowballs, which I actually find a lot of time actually a bit better than the arrows. Especially for if you're trying to shoot someone back as they're running towards you, because if you don't have to worry about like pulling the bow back and anything like that, so it's a bit quicker, which is great. And I maybe shouldn't yap so much. Right, let's try again, shall we? Straight back in. Why is he on a cake? Is it his birthday? Could be. Who knows? Yeah, if there's any Java players watching that, the way you saw me speed build, you can't do that. It's only on Bedrock. I don't. Might not even work on Pocket Edition because you have to be able to hold down build, which for me is obviously right click because I play Windows 10. Oh, I'll take that golden apple. Yeah, the Hive has a Skywars server, but I'm not a big fan of that one. Like, I like the Hive for Treasure Wars, and I like CubeCraft for Skywars. Because the one in the Hive, you do get a couple of chests, but it's mostly ore blocks in the ground you mine and it gives you stuff. And I'm not a big fan of that way. Like, I much prefer this way where it's like chests and like trying to get it. And oh my god, this is making me so nervous. Right, let's go find out if there's other chests. So I know on this one, I can't vote, but I know, I think it's if you've got like certain ranks from buying stuff in the shop, you can like vote on like what type of stuff you get. Like it to be fair, it's not just for that person, it's for everyone on whether it's like normal stuff or like overpowered. But sometimes I wonder as well if it's a bit map dependent as well, because there's been sometimes I've not seen the vote pop up, and some maps give diamond stuff really easily and some don't. So I'm not really sure there. But hey ho. Right, let's see if we can get anything from in here. So a lot of people rush to the centre, but I'll be honest, there's been a few times when I've ran to the centre. And okay, fair enough, that chest is pretty good. There's been a couple times I've went into the centre and like the stuff there isn't much better. Like, come on, it's in the centre. Everyone's gonna be fighting over that stuff. Make it good. But sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But I suppose some of it's a bit random as well as to what's in the chests. So I don't know. But hey ho, let's hop back over here quickly. Oof. I have to admit, I don't think I've still gotten used to. Oh, the void. Oh my god. It reminds me of being in the end. Oh, I hate being in the end. Fine being in the end if I've got my elytra. But without the elytra, oh no. No, thank you. Righty. Oh. Just double checking these. Eat an apple. That's the other thing I forget, because it's some of the other ones you don't need to eat, but in this one you do, which I find a bit odd. But hey ho. Because golden apples don't count, because you can eat them even if your hunger bar's full. But right, let's go see if we can get back to it then. Ooh, someone died in the void. I swear, like, half the deaths on, like, most of these matches I've played are just people, like, accidentally falling into the void. Like, you see it all the time, just, like, people bridging over and then just slipping off. I'm not actually sure what I like more, whether I like Sky Wars more, or, like, Egg Wars, or, what's the other one, Treasure Wars? Essentially same thing, as long as your thing's still there, you can respawn. Because on the one hand, you can respawn, which is great. So if you do accidentally slip off, all is not lost. However, myself included, far more likely to camp. So I don't know about that. But I think that's maybe why, especially on those ones, I like playing groups. Because ideally, there'll always sort of at least be like one person there. Not always, but I suppose it just means, because when you're playing solo, while I do like playing solo as well, it is fun. It's a bit more tense, because you're like, well, if I leave, there is 100% no one there to protect my thing I need to protect. And it's just like, oh my god. And we knocked him off. Oh yeah. Right, let's go see if there's anyone over here. Right. And I actually only just noticed that is a giant wasp. Or is it? No, I think it's supposed to be a bee, because is that supposed to be like a honeycomb or something? Yeah, this is supposed to be a beehive. Beehive Bedlam, anyone? Saying that, I don't think it's this one. I think it's the other Treasure Wars where there's a death match after so long, which I like because so yes, I know I'm a bit of a camper, but you've still got to try and fight. I can understand wanting to play it to your advantage, and obviously if you've built up a little base and someone's running along to you, you do have the advantage. But yeah, I think where it ends in like a deathmatch thing is pretty good, because then it just means you're not going to hit a stalemate. Because if, say, two teams were camping and they were the last ones, it's just going to end in a stalemate, and that's it. And one of my guys just fell off. And they are camping in there. Can we get them? Well, I've managed to hit them once or twice with my bow, but it's about 50-50. I think that guy's thinking about ender pulling over, which isn't a terrible idea, actually. Right, let's get you almost there. Let's go in, baby. And he's right in there. Right, let's go. Oh, putting blocks back. I wasn't. He wouldn't have fallen into the void. Right, you're going down. Ooh. Bit of lag there. Oh dear. Oh, and I died. Oh well, I did manage to take, what was it, 2 people down in that one? But anyway, let's go for one more, and you can see how amazing I am. Which, to be honest, I would say I'm amazing compared to that first one I put up. But then I don't think it's hard to be amazing compared to that. You know, especially because, like, I was only lasting for 5 seconds. Right, off we go. Let's go get those chests. That was another thing I was hearing a lot of people mentioning is game sense. And at first I didn't understand, and I still don't think I entirely understand. But I think it's just to do with like knowing the maps, which obviously just comes with playing them. And like knowing what to do and when. Like, by the sounds of it, it's not something that someone can explain it to you, but someone can't really teach it to you. Like, they can tell you all the bits, but you've got to play the game to learn it. And even then, some of that only applies to certain maps, because I could learn this map and get all the game sense about this one, in the sense of knowing where everything is in that. But then if I play a new map, obviously, then I don't. And I also need to improve on like when to attack and when to not. Like, to be honest, I should have probably left these because they're like beating me up in the corner and no, go away. Whereas to be honest, I should have maybe stayed out there because like I'm on my own. To be fair, that guy did look like he was going away, but I should have maybe waited until he was further away to get that guy. Cause just no fun. All right, we'll do one more mega one because I like it. It's fun. I definitely think WoW solos are good, and I do enjoy them. Do prefer the group ones much better. Right, let's find out what's in these chests. I haven't played that map this much. Played it once or twice, and I like it and I don't like it. I like it because most of the bits you can just jump to, but I also dislike it because lots of holes to jump across and fall into the void. I almost sometimes want, like, if someone knocks you into the void, then it counts. But if you just fall into the void because you've slipped or something, I would love it to respawn you. But I suppose sometimes it'd be telling the difference, because there's been a couple times I've fallen into the void, and yet it's because I've been attacked, but I've not fallen into the void because they've hit me. It's because I'm walking backwards, but I'm still being attacked. So what would that count as? But yeah, I think they'll just have to leave it the way it is just now. Right, let's have a quick look around. Anyone about? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Right, let's get that golden apple in the bar. I've gotten a few, like. Definitely started stocking up on the golden apples over the bow and arrow. Like, I'll still take a bow and arrow because it's definitely handy, especially when you see someone like bridging over or pillaring up to like knock them off. It definitely does have its place, but I think I said this before, not a big of a place in your inventory as I would have initially thought. Like I thought in several of the games I played that like gotta have a bow. I'd still have a bow, but like I'd buy the bow first, whereas I should definitely be buying the sword first. Bow's great if you can get it, but not priority. Sword and golden apples. Okay, let's give it one more because I hate falling to the void. Even though I did kind of get knocked a little bit, but this will be the last game, I promise. I know I've said that like 10 times. So I do wonder if people are on cake because it's their birthday. Oh, another server I tried playing on was the Lifeboat Network, because that's got like a few other mini games that like the Hive and CubeCraft don't have, and they sounded a lot of fun, and I think they would have been a lot of fun. But oh my god, the lag. Like, no joke, it was so bad. So bad. Like, there was one of them, I could barely even move over to the bit to like click on the game. And then even when I was in the game, it was a little bit better. Because there's less people in the game, and that seems to make a difference. But just moving and jumping, like, it was doable because the game I was in wasn't that hard, and it wasn't like a fighting against other people one. It was like a zombie dungeon thing you've got to run through, not get attacked. So it wasn't too bad for that. But like, if I'd been trying to play any PvP things, just no. I think I'd have got in, ran around, and then just sacrificed myself to the void. Right, let's get these bits and bobs and go, go, go. Definitely always go for projectile protection if they have it. Ooh. Yeah, saying that normal protection would be great as well. Like if I came across that in like a 3, I would probably go for that. Because, well, it gives you a little bit of protection against everything. And while obviously I've seen other people use bows, the vast majority don't most of the time. Certainly in my limited experience, and yeah, it is limited. So let's hop over here. Anything in you? A couple bits, but nothing all that interesting. It's seeds. Yeah, I'll take you. That's handy. Right, let's go over here. Whee! Shit. Right, well, that's the end of the episode. If you liked, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!